Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. The Young and the Restless Spoilers see Sharon Newman losing her grip on reality, and it's only getting worse. She's yelling at people, making threats, and soon, someone's life could be in danger. Maybe even more than one person is at risk. I've got 5 characters who might not make it out of this messy Y&R plot live. First up, Daniel Romalotti. He was part of the crash that killed Cassie Newman and Sharon. Just dreamed that he died instead. With the lines blurring between reality and fantasy, Sharon might try to kill Daniel, thinking he'll bring Cassie back. Next on the list is Lucy Romalotti. Sharon sees her as a mini Daniel, blaming him for Cassie's death. With Lucy sneaking around and drinking, Sharon could easily trick her into meeting up and drive her to her doom on Young and the Restless. Third is Phyllis Summers. She's been warning Nick Newman about Sharon's mental state. If Sharon targets Phyllis' family, she might snap. Phyllis could end up in a car with Daniel and Lucy, with Sharon holding a gun. Let's not forget on Young and the Restless about Heather Stevens as a target. Sharon raged at her and Daniel over Lucy's behavior. She might rig a car full of the Romalotti family and send them off a cliff. Lastly, Sharon herself is in danger. She might get in the car with her targets, thinking she needs to be behind the wheel to reset everything and bring Cassie back. With Sharon's 30th anniversary on Y&R coming up on September 21st, we might see the big finale to this storyline then. Daniel, Heather and Lucy might be expendable, but Sharon and Phyllis will likely survive. The upcoming drama on The Young and the Restless is about to hit fever pitch with Sharon's emotional breakdown, setting in motion a domino effect that places 5 lives in serious jeopardy. The tension has been simmering, and the consequences of Sharon's impulsive actions could prove catastrophic for several key characters in Genoa City. Let's dive into the chaos that unfolds and the lives that could be forever changed by Sharon's shocking snap. Sharon Newman has always been a pillar of strength and resilience despite numerous trials, from losing loved ones to facing personal betrayals. But beneath the cool exterior, Sharon has been grappling with overwhelming pressure. Whether it's her cancer scare, the challenges of raising a family, or the ongoing tug-of-war between her past relationships, Sharon has been pushed to her emotional and psychological limits. Her recent behavior suggests that she's been bottling up her emotions for far too long, and this week's explosive outburst might be the breaking point. After years of enduring heartbreak and manipulation, Sharon's unraveling isn't just a personal crisis. It's a trigger that pulls several other characters into a web of danger. Nick and Sharon's complex relationship is one of the cornerstones of the series. Their on-again, off-again romance has been a source of tension, passion, and heartache for decades. Though Nick has tried to move on with his life, Sharon's unexpected breakdown brings him right back into the fold. Sharon's mental state could lead her to make rash decisions regarding their relationship, putting Nick in a precarious position. He may try to help her, but Sharon's vulnerability and erratic behavior could create a situation where Nick is forced to choose between his current relationship and his unresolved feelings for Sharon. If Sharon's breakdown escalates, Nick's life could be at risk, especially if old enemies see this moment of vulnerability as an opportunity to strike. Nolan brings out the worst, and sometimes the best, in Sharon, quite like Adam. Their history is fraught with manipulation, betrayal, and moments of genuine connection. Sharon's instability might push her to seek out Adam, who is no stranger to drama and danger. Given Adam's own complicated past and shady dealings, he can inadvertently drag Sharon into dangerous territory. If Sharon turns to Adam for solace, it could ignite old flames and spark jealousy, especially from Chelsea, who has always been wary of Sharon's connection to Adam. Adam's dangerous lifestyle and penchant for attracting trouble could mean that Sharon's collapse will put him directly in harm's way. Or even worse, Adam's involvement could put Sharon in the crosshairs of his enemies. Speaking of Chelsea, her jealousy of Sharon has been bubbling under the surface for years. She's always been threatened by Sharon's connection to Adam, and Sharon's breakdown could give Chelsea just the leverage she needs to sabotage her rival once and for all. However, if Chelsea gets involved, she could be caught in a dangerous love triangle that threatens her own well-being. Sharon's emotional state makes her unpredictable, and if she perceives Chelsea as a threat, things could get ugly fast. Sharon's past schemes and outbursts have shown that when she's pushed to her limits, there's no telling what she might do. and Chelsea might find herself in the line of fire in more ways than one. Sharon's current husband, Ray Rosales, is a stabilizing force in her life, but he's also been a victim of her indecisiveness. Sharon's ongoing emotional ties to both Nick and Adam have put a strain on her marriage with Ray, and now that Sharon is unraveling, Ray is at a crossroads. Ray's dedication to Sharon is clear, but his instincts as a police officer might kick in as her behavior becomes more erratic. He could find himself not only trying to protect Sharon from herself, but also from the people around her, who could exploit her vulnerability. Ray's protective nature could backfire, as stepping into Sharon's tangled relationships might place him in physical danger, whether it's from one of Adam's enemies, or if Sharon's outburst escalates into something violent. Perhaps the most tragic figure in this unfolding drama is Faith, Sharon's teenage daughter. Faith has already been through so much, from being bullied to dealing with her mother's illness. Sharon's breakdown couldn't come at a worse time for Faith, who is struggling with her own emotional challenges. As Sharon spirals, Faith might try to shoulder some of the burden, which could lead her into dangerous situations. Faith's vulnerability makes her an easy target for manipulation, and if she tries to intervene to help her mother, she can wind up putting herself in harm's way. Given her past brushes with danger, it wouldn't be surprising if Faith's involvement in Sharon's crisis leads to a life-threatening situation. The ripple effect of Sharon's breakdown is profound, and it will likely leave no one in Genoa City untouched. The emotional fallout could tear families apart, reignite old rivalries, and put multiple lives at risk. But the big question remains: can Sharon be saved before it's too late? There are several possible outcomes. Sharon could finally face the depth of her issues and seek help, perhaps mending some of the broken relationships along the way. Alternatively, her refusal to confront her problems could lead to a downward spiral that drags everyone down with her. The upcoming episodes are sure to be emotionally charged, with Sharon's breakdown acting as a catalyst for danger, heartbreak, and possibly even redemption. As the lives of Nick, Adam, Chelsea, Ray, and Faith hang in the balance, fans will be on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how this high-stakes drama unfolds. Sharon's snap isn't just a personal crisis. It's a storm that threatens to destroy everything in its path. With so many lives at stake, The Young and the Restless is setting the stage for one of its most dramatic and suspenseful arcs.